So much of our history has been lost to time or to disaster that there are entire chapters of human history about which we know nothing. There are gaps in our timeline that we may never be able to fill, holes in our understanding of how we got here. Sometimes, though, we find echoes of those lost histories in unexpected places like this story, which is today's prompt. In a far future where humanity is long gone, a mysterious earthling appears to help a dying galaxy. Our story begins in the middle of an intergalactic crisis. A deadly and inexplicable plague has begun sweeping through the galaxy, one that has already claimed countless lives and entire species. This disease has no rhyme or reason to its attacks, rendering conventional treatments and even cutting-edge alien medicine useless. Entire worlds have fallen victim to it, their histories wiped away, their populations reduced to lifeless husks, shells of their former selves. As panic spreads throughout the galaxy, the remaining civilizations band together and pool their resources in a desperate attempt to find a cure. The Galactic Union, a consortium of diverse species known for its advanced technology and progressive policies, assembles a task force of their greatest doctors and artificial intelligence experts. Despite their combined brilliance and access to the most advanced medical technology in the known universe, they can only watch in horror as the disease continues to spread, baffled by its strange and random nature. Just when all hope seems to be lost, a faint transmission is picked up in deep space. The message is ancient and weak, crackling with age and distress. It's coming from a single battered medical shuttle, barely clinging to functionality, hurtling through the vast emptiness of space. The transmission is in an archaic Earth language, one nearly forgotten by the modern galaxy, yet its urgency compels the Union to act. A rescue party is dispatched to intercept the shuttle before it reaches their territory. When the rescue ship finally reaches the battered vessel, they find it occupied by only one person, a lone human female. Her face is lined with age and fatigue, but her eyes are sharp and determined. Upon arrival at the Union, the human introduces herself as Dr. Amal Hussain, the last of humanity, and reveals that she heard the galaxy's distress call and came to help. Naturally, the Council is skeptical. Human technology is millennia out of date. Their biology is radically different from other species. And the last thing they want is for their patients to be used as test subjects for unproven theories. However, Amal is undeterred. She argues that while her methods may be old, they're tried and true, and that if they have nothing to lose, they should allow her to try. And so the Council, desperate for any shred of hope, grants her access to their most advanced medical facilities and their greatest mysteries. They bring her to the world of Telesar, one of the hardest hit by the plague. Here, entire families have been wiped out, leaving behind only ghosts in sterile hospital beds. All attempts at treatment have failed. Not even the resilient alien minds here have been pushed to the brink. As Amal walks through the halls of the hospital, she is met with heartbreaking scenes. Lovers holding on to fading memories. Parents cradling their digitally preserved children, their faces streaked with grief and digital decay. Meets the despair. Amal finds glimmers of hope. She sees a young boy clutching a tattered stuffed animal, a beacon of innocence in a sea of sorrow. She witnesses a group of elders, sharing stories, their voices trembling but resolute. And she encounters a mother singing lullabies to her sick child, her voice a testament to the enduring power of love and connection. What sets Amal apart from the galaxy's greatest healers is not her knowledge or technology, but her ability to connect with her patients on a deeply human level. She listens to their fears, their regrets, their dreams, and in doing so, she helps them to remember who they are, to reclaim their identities from the clutches of the plague. As she tends to the sick, she doesn't reach for the nearest machine or advanced bioscanners, but instead uses old-fashioned methods like stethoscopes, herbal tonics, and bandages. At first, the alien medical staff scoff at these antiquated techniques, but as they witness Amal's compassionate touch and remarkable results, they begin to understand that there is more to healing than advanced technology and cold diagnostics. While tending to the physical needs of the sick, Amal also recognizes the importance of the emotional toll the plague has taken. She encourages families to gather, to share memories, and to celebrate the lives of those affected by the disease. She organizes communal storytelling sessions, where the galaxy's diverse species come together to share their cultures and histories. Through these acts of togetherness, The community of Telesar begins to heal, not just in body, but in spirit. As days turn into weeks, Amal works tirelessly to save as many lives as possible. She trains nurses and doctors from across the galaxy in her methods of care, emphasizing the importance of human touch and emotional support. Her efforts slowly but surely begin to turn the tide against the plague. And so, in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds, the galaxy finds hope in an unlikely hero, a lone human who arrived on a battered ship from a forgotten world. Her name becomes a beacon of hope, whispered on starships and in hospital wards from one end of the galaxy to the other. To some, she's a savior, a miracle worker who has breathed new life into dying worlds. To others, she's a symbol of a bygone era, a reminder of a time when things were simpler and more human. Whether viewed as a savior or a relic of the past, one thing is certain: Amal's impact on the galaxy is profound. She has shown them that sometimes the most advanced technology is not the answer, that sometimes the greatest healing comes from the simplest of human gestures. And as the galaxy looks to the future, it does so with a newfound appreciation for the power of connection, compassion, and the indomitable spirit of humanity, a tale as old as time itself. We've heard stories like this one around campfires and in hushed tones from our grandparents. Tales of resilience, courage, and the power of the human spirit in the face of overwhelming odds. These stories echo with timeless wisdom, reminding us that no matter how bleak things may seem, hope always flickers on. The darkness may be deep, but the human spirit shines brighter. The challenges we face may seem insurmountable, but our will to overcome is stronger. The road ahead may be fraught with peril, but our capacity for love and kindness paves the way. So let us gather closer, dear friends, and draw strength from the echoes of our past. Let these timeless tales weave their magic upon our hearts, reminding us that within each of us burns the eternal flame of resilience.